Misses the pick, gets the freedom, scores a jump shot.
I know I wrote a book, right? It's called Buy a Game and it's free. Click the link down there, you got it.
DreAllDay.com.
Move of the night. Chris Paul working out of the post. Yes, with the snatchback. Uses quick little spin dribble there into the mid-range pull-up at the free throw line. Let's take a look at what Chris Paul is doing here. First of all, for all you guards who think you don't need to add post skills or think post skills can't help you, this is Chris Paul, who's 6 feet tall, maybe, using his post skills to catch the ball there. He doesn't really do a post move, but he faces up on that defender and sets his move up with it. So let's take a detailed look at what he's doing here. First of all, look how he catches in the post and faces up, and then he's jabbing. He has his left foot down, he's using his right foot to jab, and that's how he creates his space here against the defender. See how he seals that guy off, receives the pass. Now I want you to watch how he seals him off on this move here. Watch Chris Paul's right arm. See how he tries to get up under that guy and get past him? He does get past him, which creates the space for him to use that snatchback. So you go into that snatchback move before you even know that you have that defender beat and the defender's trying to recover. You just have to know that. It's an instinctive thing that Chris Paul has. Now let's take a look at it from this angle where we get a really good look at the entire move, also that spin dribble move he does there, which I have a tutorial on here on YouTube if you didn't know. So facing up on that defender, he sees the defender has that right hand up. Chris Paul says, okay, I can get by this guy going low. Watch how Chris Paul gets lower. Watch his right shoulder. Watch Chris Paul's right shoulder. You see how he dips it, tries to get lower than that defender, and he does get it lower. You see how he has him beat right there? Now that defender's playing catch up, and Chris Paul has him beat. As soon as you get the defender playing catch up, you got him. Snatches him back. Now he has that screen coming. Brandon Bass setting that screen. Now this spin dribble is going to be the fake that he's throwing his pocket pass. So that big man there who's supposed to show on this screen and roll, now the fake of the pocket pass. See that fake of the pass? Now both the guard that was guarding Chris Paul and the big man both are going after that pass that did not happen, which creates just enough space for Chris Paul to get to the free throw line. You see that defender still there with the challenge. Just enough space. That fake spin pass there, that fake pocket pass, creates enough space for Chris Paul to get to the free throw line and get the shot he wanted all along, which is that mid-range pull-up, which Chris Paul is one of the best in the NBA at making that shot at a high percentage if you look up the stats. So let's look at this one more time from a different angle. Chris Paul, again, he is snatching that guy back. All right, let's look at it again, facing camera here. Chris Paul's facing up to that defender. You see the defender's on. Defender is in a pretty low stance. Defender looks like he's in a good position here to guard Chris Paul's play. Got the right hand up where the ball's on his right side, the defender's right side. Chris Paul drops that left foot, doesn't get it outside of the defender, but he gets his, watch his right arm and watch his right shoulder. See how he dips that shoulder lower than the defender? See how he has him beat? But then look at that right knee as he does that snatch back. See how he snatches that guy back, got the guy up in the air and completely out of the play now. And Chris Paul's still only 15 feet from the basket. Rolls right into the screen and roll. Now this defender, Reed, 35, has the play for that pocket pass. He thinks it's coming. Chris Paul fakes the pocket pass right there, fools both defenders with that fake pocket pass, gets him just a little tiny bit of space. And that's all he needs to get this shot off, because that defender is, I don't know the size of number 17, but he looks like he's bigger than Chris Paul, probably jumps higher than Chris Paul, has longer arms than Chris Paul. But that split second that he made him hesitate and think about what Chris Paul was going to do if that pocket pass was coming and he had to defend it, that split second is what created this shot. So it's these small differences, players, all you ball players out there, these small differences that can make, the small details rather, that can make the difference in whether you can get off a clean shot or not get off a clean shot. If that pass gets deflected, that pass gets stolen, or you get a clean pass off. All of this stuff matters. So pay close attention to the details of how Chris Paul does this move, setting it up, and you got to get on the court. You got to get on the court and do this stuff. You're not going to learn it all just by watching YouTube videos. You're not going to learn it watching Instagram or TV or whatever it is you're doing when you're not working on your game. You got to be out there working on your game to get the skills, and then you got to play in games so you can learn the instincts. You can't learn instincts practicing by yourself. But listen, hoophandbook.com, the signature manuals, the Hoop Handbook manual are coming soon. I guarantee it is the best training ever created in the game of basketball. I know. hoophandbook.com. Get your name on that list. Signature manual is coming soon. Very soon. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.